You ready?
Yeah.
This is Henry Frederick of Headline Surfer, and I'm here in front of DeLand, the Volusia County School District here in DeLand, where there was a rally held a little while ago for some people that see themselves as Christian, and there were some Muslim people here as well, opposing sides about whether there's too much emphasis on Islamic teachings and a world history book. What's your take on it, Mary?
Well, what I have noticed is that there is a lot of animosity and push back on Christianity. Mm-hmm. And we need to recognize that the United States is a Christian country, that it was founded on Christian principles. And there is a lot of pushback, not only from the Muslim camp, but also the atheist camp, okay? They don't like anything that has to do with religion or God or Jesus, taking out the Bible and please don't pray and all of that. And Christianity actually is the greatest religion ever that has ever been, because of Christianity, we have the prosperity in this country. That's what helped this country become so prosperous, because the Constitution is based on the Bible.
Well, let me ask you this.
It's a Christian document. So, you know, the Muslim religion, Islam, it really doesn't have a place in this country, because this is a Christian country. If they want to practice Islam and they want to practice being Muslims, then fine, do it, but in a private way, right? Go to church, do their thing, just like we Christians do it in a private way too. We go to church, we are not praying in public, you know. I have seen
let me ask
Muslims, let me finish
with
this. I have seen them pray in the mall. All of a sudden, they're just in the mall, they're praying, and in the streets in this country. It's happened in New York, in the mall, in Volusia Mall. I saw them do that too, publicly, and in Washington, right? And I think that in France they are also doing it. So fine, keep your religion, but in private, right? And don't force it on us, just like we don't force on them to become Christians. Why do they try to force us to become Muslims or to accept Islam? I think that that's what's wrong. In other words, live and let live.
Let me ask you this. You're Mexican American, right?
Yes.
You know how the prevailing feeling is in this country about Latinos and illegal immigrants?
Yes.
Don't you feel like people think that every one of you is an illegal immigrant? Don't you get tired of having to defend yourself?
Myself, I am angry at people coming here illegally, all right? Because I came following the law. I was brought up to follow the law. My brother wanted to come to this country, so I said, okay, we're going to do it in a lawful way. So I claimed him. He waited 10 years, because that was the time to wait to come to this country. Then he was invited to come 10 years later. So we follow the law because we are law-abiding citizens, people. We respect the law in Mexico, we respect the law in the United States and in the world. So I don't like it when my compatriots come and they cross the border and they do, you know, they force themselves instead of doing it legally. I do not support that behavior.
Well, I think the point I was trying to make in illustrating it was, you know, if you're Mexican American and everybody thinks you're all a bunch of illegal immigrants, can you understand, maybe have a little empathy that people who are Muslim, of the Muslim faith, people think they're all terrorists?
No, this is a completely different theme. I do not think that all Muslims are terrorists, just by the same comparison that you're making. Not all Mexican Americans are illegal immigrants.
And they're not all drug dealers.
No, but the point here is, let's go to the point here. The point is the book, okay? The book is teaching Islam, is teaching things, you know.
Have you actually seen the curriculum or read it?
Yeah, I have read. Yeah, I have read.
I mean, are they teaching the Quran, or are they just teaching the cultural aspects of Islamic religion?
Read the book, okay? Read the book. I have just seen it very quickly, so I'm not going to put myself saying...
Right.
No, but the thing is, okay, if they're going to be teaching Islam or whatever, then also give the same time to teach other religions as well, including Christianity. Why is it that we cannot pray in the school, okay? Why is it that it now is forbidden to teach the Bible in school when this is a Christian nation, okay? So if you're going to be teaching Islam or whatever, then also give the time for Christianity, Judaism, and any other religions, right? But we need to be very careful, because it seems like Islam and the Muslim religion is being pushed very heavily, not only in the United States, but worldwide. Take a look at Europe. Take a look at what's happening in Europe. Europe is go to Paris.
Well, again, too, if you know your history, that with the collapse of the Soviet Union, a lot of these Muslim people that were confined in these Soviet republics, there are opportunities to get jobs, to make better lives for themselves. Isn't that what everybody wants?
Okay, if you're going to come to the United States, or if you're going to
Well, I'm talking about Britain or France.
No, here's France or any place. If you're going to immigrate, well, then when you go to that land, then you act as the people in the land do, okay? There is a saying in Spanish, a la tierra que fueres, haz lo que vieres. When in Rome, be a Roman.
Right, right.
In other words, they are here, you know, the Muslim people are in the United States, become American. Wear t-shirts, blue jeans, and become American, speak English, okay? When we as Americans, we go to other countries, well, you try to assimilate, you try to integrate, you try to become them, okay? Because this is the host country. Therefore,
right,
you have to respect that.
Thank you.
Right?
Don't you think this has gotten a little out of control? Someone making a threat that has to cancel this meeting?
I'm not aware. I'm not. The threat. Oh, I don't know about that. I don't know about any threats. Who made the threat?
Someone made a threat.
Who?
We don't know.
Well, I don't know anything. I don't have any comment on that because I don't know anything about it.
But it canceled this meeting. You know that, right?
Well, I know that the meeting was canceled, and I think that was not necessary because everybody was peaceful.
What about someone making a threat?
I don't know about that. I don't know about the threat. I don't know who made the threat.
Law enforcement is saying someone did, so that wouldn't seem very peaceful to me.
I don't know anything about it. You're not going to force me to
insinuating that someone here made a threat?
Someone called dispatch, Volusia County Dispatch, and made a threat.
That could be anybody.
Right. I'm not saying that she did it, but I mean, it seems to maybe have gotten a little too volatile, a little too
Don't say
out of
you,
control.
You, because I
didn't
nothing.
say you. I said it seems to have.
Yeah. No, I don't know. Again, I do not know anything about the threat. I wasn't, you know, I didn't witness that because I didn't hear it. I don't know. I came here late. The meeting, I think we were supposed to be here at 4 o'clock. I didn't show up until 4:30. By the time I was here, everything was over.
You certainly wouldn't support any sort of violence over this issue.
We can talk it over and just be very pacific, you know, and then just like I